only me. Is it right?
Yes!
After this presentation, it's gone. First of all, you need, and because I'm a man, if my wife has done the presentation, you will have learned 2 habits, but I'm a man, so you will only learn 1. What is a habit? That's something you do every day for the next 21 days. You have to do something in 21 days, then it's a habit. We cannot change it. That's life. You have to deal with it. And so it is. So do you want a new habit that brings you feel good the rest of your way of building up your business? Yeah. What do? We recruit people. What kind of people? And that is important here. Because new skin is not for everybody. And new skin, and those people that want to join your team is not everybody. You want to decide whose people you want in your team. Not everybody. This is the 4, which Tobin mentioned before. People with a great attitude, open for a change in their life. It happens to be those successful people making this business are people that really want to change in their life. They have to be willing to learn because, honestly, nobody knows what this business is about, so we have to learn, all of us. After 15 years, we still don't know. So we still learn. And we have to take action. That's the 4 skills of the people you need in your organization. Do anybody disagree? No. Fantastic. We are in the process of getting there. Now you know exactly what kind of people you want in your business. Don't you feel? Because when Tina and I started, we asked our uplines, everybody else, and we said, what kind of people are doing that? And they said, those with skin and hair. Well, it made us a lot of frustration. If we had known that, it would have been much easier. Because suddenly, if you remember some of the slides earlier on, if you know this, suddenly you are in the driver's seat. It's actually you that's driving the car. It's not those with skin and hair. It's you. And that's important, to have a good feeling in your stomach. You have 2 different markets when you go out there. When you're brand new or old in the business, you have 2 markets. You have your warm market, those people you know, and you have your cold market. Okay? You don't have any of. That's the same for all of us. That's what we have. Your warm market is very easy because you know. You know, we have those 4 in the Fast Start training book, those 4 different kind of people, those from your neighborhood, colleagues, friends, families, and so on. And you know who in the warm market that contains those 4 skills. So that's easy. And if you talk to the others and they say, well, Lars, what are you doing? I hear your business is growing, because people, when you have that attitude, will come and ask you. I said, yeah, that's nice, and of course, I could sponsor you in, but I'm not really sure. I know you have a great attitude. I say that because I'm Danish, you know. I cannot say I cannot use you because you have a bad attitude. It doesn't fit me. Some of you can, but I cannot. So, but I'm not really sure if you're open for a change in your life, and I'm not sure if you're willing to learn, and I'm not really sure if you really like it, if you're able to take action. So that's the reason why I didn't ask you. If you do that, if somebody did that to me, my ears would become so upset. What am I missing here? And I'll say, of course I am. Oh, you are? Okay, sit down. Can you imagine what presentation you can make? It's not you that you're making. You have a good feeling in your stomach, and if you have a good feeling in your stomach, you grow your business. That's your warm market. That's easy. The cold market. Well, there we have to work. You have one mouth and 2 ears. And that's the reason why you listen double as much as you talk. And that's the only reason. That's somebody who created us up there says that's the reason why we made it so. So, as Laura was telling you yesterday, you need to start a conversation and you need to listen. You really, really need to listen. It can be hard, especially for you women.
Yes, I'll agree with that.
But once it's a new habit. But once you learn it, life becomes so easy. But I can tell you, the next 21 days will not be fun for some of you. But you know what you're going through. And come on, 21 days. 2 people every day. So, you can do it. Is it possible? Actually, I will say that if you learn this, then everything else comes to you. Most of the people in our business don't take those 21 days and learn it. And it's possible, it's really, really, really simple. That's the reason why I got this task. It's really, really, really simple. And the funny thing is, to reach your goals, you have to learn this. And it's extremely simple. So why the heck does not everybody learn it? People go out there and say, well, if you eat this gamma, you will lose 400 kilos, and blah, blah, blah. Or 800, if you're an elephant. So it's really possible to do it. And still, some will not do it. And I you know, have you seen those guys here on the stage? Living their life, traveling the world. What are we doing the next 16 months? I don't know. Maybe Peru, maybe. You know, have those choices. Come on. What do you have to learn? 21 days. Come on, guys. Yes, it is possible. And everybody can do it. And I know, because we are in OGG, and because we are here, so all of you will learn it. Oh, maybe all of you already can. How do you learn it? And here comes the hard part. I have to do something. If I really want to change my life, I have to do something. Can I not win the lottery? Then it's much easier. It is only for a couple of years, then the money is gone, so it's not easy. You have to learn. Do it every single day the next 21 days and you will be a master. If you have a mirror. Only if you have a mirror and you use it. Because I can tell you, it will not be easy. And you will meet somebody and have you heard any of your distributors saying to you, all the people I talk to are idiots. They are not interesting. They don't have any money, they don't know anybody, they, you know. Have you heard that? Yes. Me too. I always say buy a mirror. Sometimes I'm not so popular. Often I'm not so popular, but that's the truth. Because you have to look at yourself. When I started the business, everybody said to me, Lars, this is a pyramid, it's illegal. And I said, that's, oh my God, maybe they're right. You know, if you hear it all the time, and then suddenly, I discovered what was I saying since they were thinking that. I looked at the mirror, and I had a little tape recorder. Today, you all have this little thing, and you can record. So when you talk to people on the street or in the phone or whatever, record what you're saying. Then you know exactly why they say no. If you do this, and if you learn it, after 21 days, you will have all the wonderful people in your team that you really want. Because if they're not positive, you don't want them, and then you go past. And there is 560 million people in Europe, and I think you can find 12. I have to say, everybody can do it. And you are included in everybody. And you are able to do this extremely simple. Because when you do that, you have an extremely good feeling in your stomach. And you can, like Max was saying, recruit like crazy. And you know the numbers will not change. The numbers that Tobbe was telling you will not change. Not because that's life. So you know what to do, and you have a good feeling, and you have a good process. And I'm not saying that the business will become so easy and blah, 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 but I can just tell you, you will go through the process with a much better feeling than when Tini and I started. Because it was really frustrating. And I know some of the old leaders sitting here, and they will say the same. Oh my God, it was so frustrating because we talked to everybody and we didn't qualify them, we didn't, you know. And that's what we do. Because if you know, can listen to them and say, this is the 4 skills. And if you don't know if they have the 4 skills, then ask them. Are you willing to learn? If you like what I have to you, can you then take action? And if they can't, well, don't waste your time, go to the next one. There's still 560 million people in Europe. So, I just want to say that I will be out there in Europe for a few years more, before we go to Peru. And I will ask every single one of you within the next 21 days how it goes with your habit. Because we are a team here, and that's extraordinary. They're extraordinary to work with you guys. And I'm really humbled to be here, to be able to meet so many cross-line, up-lines, side-lines, and down-lines, and whatever they're called, people that all have the same goal. We are living with the same code of conduct, and we are taking this industry to a whole new level. And that level starts today. We don't have time to go around and talk with the wrong people. We simply don't have time. If you think a little bit about this presentation, it is so that if you are in a position, some of you have been in a position where you employ people for a job because you were a boss, right? Yeah? Can you imagine how many things you put up and say you have to do this, you have to do this, you have to do this, blah, 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 and you have to come in the morning and go home in the night, and you work sometimes on Saturday, and all those things you write up. And you put it on the web or you put it on the newspaper, and 300 people apply for the job. That's real life. And I was thinking about it, that's really amazing. It's really amazing. What do we do in Newskin? You want to join my business? Wow. No. If you have a credit card, forget it. I pay for you. If you know 3 people, you don't have to do anything. Sit down on the table, in the chair, relax, and I will make you a millionaire. Guys, it's over. We don't have time for that anymore. We need committed people like you. People who want to take up and do it. And you can only find those people with your 2 ears, listen double so much as you talk, and ask the questions. And you know now, maybe you did before, but now you know exactly what kind of people you're looking for. And some of them need gamma. And all of them take a shower, brush their teeth every day. Some of them want to look younger. So the people are there. Europe are there. The world are there. So see you all in 21 days. Thank you.